up, you guys? Welcome back to Talk That Talk. So we are going to be talking about love and marriage, Huntsville. Alright, we about to shake a bone and get the hell on, according to Miss Wanda. When she said that, honey, oh my gosh. I'm like, shake a bone and get the hell on. Wanda always be coming through with the entertainment, but I was very shocked that she was even at Melody's video release party, because Tisha said that she wasn't bringing her mama around like that no more. So producers must have wanted Miss Wanda to come in and get Melody's mom together and start ruffling some feathers to make it entertaining, because we did not get that entertainment from Melody and Martell in this episode. But let's basically start from the beginning. So Tiffany meets up with Mel because they got to interview some candidates so she can have some interns, so Mel can have some interns or whatever. But she basically tells her that, you know, I met with Tisha, and Tisha's basically like, you know, we don't know the dirt on you. We don't know your dirt and all that other stuff. And she's like, I don't understand why Tisha would say anything like that, because if you want to know about me and where I'm from or my past, the things I've been through, you can meet up with me and kind of get to know the whole me, not just, oh, what's the dirt on you, what's the gossip on you, what is the street saying about you. And I would have to agree with that. And y'all know I don't really care for Tiffany like that, but I would have to agree with that. I would find it very weird if I'm like in this new friend group and this one girl is like, well, we don't know the dirt on you, what's your dirt? And I'm just like, I don't even know you. Because Tiffany must be one of those types of people that she might be slow to open up to people and really values like people taking the time to kind of get to know her slowly. And I think there's a lot of people like that. Because if I'm just meeting you, and I can still be just meeting you, and it'd be like 6 months, 8 months, and I'm still saying, yeah, I'm getting to know her. Because I don't just spill out my stuff and just tell people about my life immediately within a month or a few months. You're gonna have to know me for a while for me to slowly start to reveal more and more things about family stuff, past stuff, relationships, and all that other stuff. You're not getting all that stuff out from me straight from the beginning. And I guess Tiffany is like that. But honestly, it really is a big red flag on Tisha's end, because it's like, Tisha, why are you trying to find out this lady's dirt like that? Like, why aren't you actually getting to know her? Because this is Mel's friend. So why aren't you actually taking the time out to get to know her at all? Why would you just go up to somebody and what's your dirt? If that ain't Miss Wanda's baby, child, because it's just like, Tisha, you just as messy as your mother. Because that's not how you get to know somebody. I don't care if Tiffany comes to y'all group events and stuff like that, and she talks about some of the drama that y'all have or whatever, you know, if you want to pull in her drama because you can't get the drama on her off the street, then freaking go out to lunch with her and get to know her and try to build a relationship, and then throw the dirt out on her, because that's all Tisha wants to do. Tisha like, okay, everybody throwing dirt out on me, my mom, my husband, having some secret baby. What's the dirt on the new girl? Because we need to put that out, you know. I don't understand that. Like, it's really, really ridiculous, and it just seems scripted. It seems scripted for the first time. It's just like, for real. So while they're at Melody's video release party, the whole episode was at Melody's party. So everybody pretty much arrives. Melody hasn't come out yet because I guess there's some technical stuff they're waiting on to get straight before she can make her entrance, and she's frustrated and ready to go. But Kimi, it all started off with Wanda trying to give advice to the married, really trying to give advice to Destiny as a single woman, because first she goes, oh, Maurice and Kimi, y'all gonna bring Destiny with y'all on a trip because she's a single woman, so you can't do that. You gotta watch out for that. That's very chaotic. What is Destiny gonna be doing around Maurice? Okay, the only thing I can see with that is, oh, if she decides to wear a two-piece or something more revealing and you got another woman around your man. But Kimi doesn't strike me as an insecure woman, so I really wouldn't see an issue with that. But Miss Wanda seems to have all of the marital and relationship advice with her husband and her side man and all of that other stuff. So it's like really the wrong person to be taking advice from, because she's too she's too argumentative. Like, and she's just messy and full of drama to really even take her serious. So then Kimmy feels that she needs to set the record straight, because she's like, she wishes this other girl would have came to set the record straight about all these rumors of Kimmy dating a married man. Because Kimmy is like, every time we get together, somebody's bringing up like negative things about people in the group, basically saying Marcel got a secret baby, her and Maurice got together while he was still married, and all of this stuff. Like, people are just saying negative things. Every time they get together, they bring up the negative stuff. And I think that's really, really true. For them to be friends, it is kind of awkward. So Kimmy wanted to set the record straight that Maurice was divorced before they started talking or anything like that. And Maurice is like, you know, don't get so frustrated about it. But Kimmy's tired of it. Like, Kimmy is tired of it. I mean, this has been going on for 3 seasons, people saying these things or whatever. So it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, you know. And I really don't feel like Tisha has Kimmy's back at all when it comes to that. Because you never really hear Tisha backing her up. And I think Kimmy notices that as well. And that's why their relationship is always going to be bad. You know, I really don't see Kimmy and Tisha being real cool like that. I really don't. I think Tisha is more cool with Kiowa than anything. So that's just my opinion. That was her sister-in-law first, I believe. So I really don't think Tisha is 100%, oh, I got Kimmy back, she didn't date him while they were married, because Kiowa was in Tisha's ear, probably saying that, yep, she dated him, we're not divorced yet. So anyway, then Wanda goes and pulls Melody's mom over to the side to talk to her about their blow up the last time. And because Wanda accused Mel's mom of sleeping with a married man. So it's like, Wanda just go around accusing everybody of sleeping with a married man, when it's just like, what you doing? Your boyfriend, he married? You know, your side man, is he married? Because it's just like, you say everybody and their mama sleeping with a married man, and whatever's on social media, Wanda just goes and runs with it. Like, the blogs could post some BS about somebody and she going and running with it. But Mel's mom does not want anything to do with Wanda. She is disgusted of that lady. She looks down upon Wanda. She feels that, you know, Wanda is down here and she is up here as far as class, you know, respect, and all of that. She looks at Wanda as one of them ghetto behind chicks that she don't even want to associate with. That's how she looks at Wanda. She's like, listen, we have my daughter's event. I want to celebrate her. I'm not dealing with none of this today. I want positivity, this, and that. And you can't be saying I'm out here sleeping with some married man going off a blog BS. That ain't true. Because your son-in-law, they be saying he got a baby, but you don't see me saying that all out in the streets and all other stuff, because I would never do that. So Mel's mom got her together, but Wanda was left kind of stuck. And Wanda was just like, well, she don't want none of this. She know I'm the right one. No, Wanda. No. Mel's mom ain't going ghetto with you. She ain't doing that stuff that she used to do back in her 20s, okay? She grown. She an older lady. She ain't got time to be yelling back and forth with you. But I think in her old days, her and Wanda would have got it in. They would have been fighting. But Mel's mom is like, I'm above that, okay? Now, the girls sit over there with Tiffany, and they talk about Tiffany being more transparent, and, well, not being as transparent, but she talks about, like, their business and their problems, and they're more transparent than her. And basically, they want to know all of Tiffany's dirt so they can talk about it on the show. All right? They want Tiffany to talk about her dirt so they can talk about it on the show and cause more of a mess and all that stuff. Tiffany's defense is saying that y'all need to get to know me like how me and Destiny went a one-on-one and we talked or whatever. Typically, that's not how it works in reality TV. Like, not everybody's going to be doing one-on-ones and all sorts of stuff and building, like, real, genuine relationships. It's not going to happen that way. What happens is somebody outs your dirt, everybody talks about it, then you got to talk about it, or you out your own dirt and all that other stuff. That's pretty much how it goes and how we've seen things happen. Now, Tiffany wants everybody to, you know, get to know her like normal, and they're like, no, what's your dirt? We're talking about our stuff or whatever. You comment on our stuff, but, you know, you don't want to share nothing. So I understand the lady's frustration, but I think Tiffany think Tiffany's gonna be sharing anything. Now, when Tisha said, now we don't see us asking like, oh, your kids, is that from your ex-husband or another man? I do think that would be like a very, I think that's a question that somebody who is dating you would ask. But I don't think like somebody who's still just getting to know you would just come up and say, oh, who's your kid's baby father? You know, and they don't really know you like that. I would find that to be a very rude question. But I think some women wouldn't find it rude depending on what answer they had. If all their kids was from their husband, yeah, oh, those my husband's kids, yeah, and it wouldn't be nothing. But I think if those kids are from another man who's not your ex-husband or your current husband, I think you may feel a way about answering it, and you may take it more like, oh, she's in my business, based on the answer that you'll have to give. But I do understand where Tiffany was coming from. Like, honestly, in this episode, I agree with Tiffany. Like I said, even though I don't really necessarily care for Tiffany too much, I agree with what Tiffany is saying. Now, Melody releases her video. That song is about Martell. That song is completely 100% about Martell. I think she's just being petty to tell him that it's not about him or whatever. That song's about him. Martell knows. Everybody knows. All right? What are the odds that you're saying your man stepped out on you and had a baby? Come on now. Like, we're not freaking stupid. That song's about him. Own up to it. So what? So what? But what I didn't like, so Martell crashed the party. He wasn't invited. And he came to be very positive, but Mel does try to like egg him on. She's like, "Oh, we positive today." Like she says little things that could instantly, you know, make you want to go back and forth with her. So they just had that relationship, and I'm really annoyed when Melody does it. It annoys me so much because it's just like, if he's over there being positive, I know you can't stand this man. A lot of us don't like what he did to you, but just like, oh, okay, thank you so much. Thanks for coming. And then move on. Like, you don't have to do those little small comments, small little jabs or whatever. You don't need none of that, because that's going to cause an argument, you know, and it's annoying to watch. Oh my gosh. So what I didn't like is that in Martell's confessional, he's basically trying to take credit for Melody's song, and is he going to get 50%? I think he should get 50%. Why do you worry about it? So you in Melody's face saying, oh, I want to support your success, because if you're successful, that means that there's more that our kids, you know, can get from that and benefit from that or whatever, you know, so I'm happy for you. But then on the confessional, you go on and saying that song's about me, I should be getting 50%. Why are you worried about getting 50% if majority of Mel's money is going towards the kids? You know what I'm saying? So what do you need 50% for? You know, if you're all for the kids reaping off of the benefits of Mel's success, you shouldn't be worried about getting any money. And it's funny because my fiance was watching the show with me, and he's like, oh, is Martell struggling or something? Why are you worried about the money? I was like, you know, he's not doing that well financially, it seems like. Because why would you be worried about getting 50% off of her song if that money's ultimately going to be helping provide more for the kids, which is what y'all want, right? What you were saying you wanted, right? It made no sense. So I didn't like how he was switching up in the confessional. I really did not like that at all. And once Melody sees it on the reunion, I think she's going to be pissed or whatever. So tell me what you guys thought about this episode, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.